Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video with ZYFX. Today I'm gonna make things very easy. I want us to study about candles. Not just candles, but I want you to understand one thing. Candles are very, very important if you're into Forex trading. There are candles that I have given them a very special name. And I'm gonna show you and teach you how to use candles to better your Forex life. You see, there are so many people who are looking for all types of strategies like trying to draw trend lines and forgetting to understand candles very well. You see, you watch so many videos about candles and people just tell you whenever you see this type of candle, you buy. Whenever you see, no, I'm going to explain into detail about momentum, okay? Momentum in every candle and how they can impact on either the bullish market or the bearish market. So stay with me and learn something, okay? Now, I'm gonna be making so easy for you guys. I'm gonna be using, I think, two different stuff to teach you about that. I'm not gonna be teaching. If you're a beginner, make sure you go and first watch another video before you watch this one, because it's mainly gonna be for those who are struggling with the trading forex and you don't know how to use candles very well. So I'm gonna use this green candle to represent the buyers. Okay, the bullish candles. That's the bullish candle. Okay, so we have been told that this is the body of the candle. This is a bullish candle, and this is the opening price, and that's the closing price. Let me make it so wider. This is the opening price, and this is the closing price. Open and close. Okay, that's a bullish candle. You get that? But I want you to realize that whenever you see a bullish candle and you see a candle without wicks or without tails, it shows that there is no resistance from the sellers, because sellers always push the price downwards, creating bullish candles like this. And you have to know one thing: the longer the tail, the stronger the resistance from the sellers, hence impacting the next market. Now I want to teach you something, guys. I want you to understand that the best candles you could ever use for trading are candles of high time frames. Okay, candles of high time frames are kind of better. Let me tell you why. If you find a candle like an engulfing candle in a high time frames like weekly market, it is obvious that in the next coming weeks you still have, if you find a bullish candle in the last week, let's say the last week's candle was bullish and it was a bullish engulfing candle. Let's first mark a bullish engulfing candle. That's one of the specific candle I'm going to talk about, a bullish engulfing candle. People don't know how to mark these things. A bullish engulfing candle is not just looking at the size of a candle. No, it has to engulf at least two bearish candles. So let's talk about a bullish engulfing candle. Let's say this is the bearish candle. These are the two bearish candles. Then we have a bullish candle that engulfs all the two bearish candles. You get that? It means that the opening price of the bullish candle has to, and the closing price has to completely engulf all this. So all this should be in this. You get that? As simple as that. So this qualifies to become a bullish engulfing candle. Not just you can find. I recently met my student and I asked him what is a bullish engulfing candle. He told me this is a very big candle, so it's a bullish engulfing candle. It's bigger than this candle. No, at least two candles or three candles has to be engulfed for it to qualify to become a bullish engulfing candle. Now let me show you something. Let's say again the bearish engulfing candle. Let's draw two bullish candles. Price is going up like that. Okay, then you have a bearish candle which engulfs all these two candles. The opening price should engulf all this. Sometimes you can even find that the engulfing candle has engulfed 3 or 4 candles. Let's say this is a bullish, these are bullish engulfing, these are bullish candles, sorry. Then these are 3 bullish candles. You find a bearish candle engulfing all of them. So that still confirms to become a bullish engulfing candle. Now, what you need to know about a bullish engulfing candle is very, very simple. A bullish engulfing candle shows a total dominance in the market. If you find a bullish engulfing candle, it means that the buyers are dominant in that market, and the next move the buyers are going to be still strong. So also bullish engulfing candle can represent a continuation of a trend. Continuation of a trend. I'm going to explain to you. So the first thing is that another thing is that bullish candle also represents a high momentum in the market. So let's first start with a continuation of a trend so that you understand first how the bullish momentum can impact a continuation of a trend. So let me show you something, guys. Very, very simple. And I'm going to give you a very simple secret. Imagine you have like a market was falling, kept on falling like that. Okay? You'll find that at this zone, let me first circle that zone. At that zone, let's say the buyers tried coming in a little. That's a retracement because the market is bearish. The retracement came up. Then you find out that there is one bearish candle which has just formed like this. Boom. Once. One bearish engulfing candle. So that shows that it is just, you get that? It shows a continuation of a trend sometimes. Now let me show you a very simple secret. I want to show you where you should be looking for these engulfing candles and where they are very important. Don't ignore them. The first thing is, look for engulfing candles in high time frames. High time frames. Why? They are very, very important. You get that? Let me give you an example. Assuming you have this type of market again. You get that? This is a double top, a failed high. This high has failed to break this. And we always use this to trade as a market structure. You get that? If you find engulfing candles at such positions, these are very strategic positions. Let me repeat again. If you find engulfing candle at such positions, they are very strategic positions. More so, if you find a bearish engulfing candle at such a position, it shows that the sellers are getting dominant in the market because this is a very strategic position and most people are starting to look for selling. You get that? Though most people first wait for a breakout, then after a retest, and you find a nice bearish engulfing candle at this point and respects the what? The break and market structure and does not break above, it just makes a nice bearish engulfing candle, then it's a very good market. You get that? It's a very good market. Then let me show you again another one. If you find such a structure, that's a head and shoulder, and you find engulfing candles at such positions, you get that those are very nice strategic positions because people are looking for buys. If you find a bullish engulfing candle at such a position, what does it mean? It means that the buyers are gaining in the market, especially if you're in high time frames, not small time frames. If you're using small time frames, there is a lot of noise in small time frames. That's why I don't advise my students to stick to small time frames. You have to learn how to use high time frames regardless of the amount of capital you have. So what does it call for? It calls for patience. You get that? So that's a brief story about engulfing candles. Now let me teach you something again about what you call rejection candles. Rejection candles. Rejection candles. Now, how do you talk about a rejection? Let's first talk about a bearish rejection candle. Let's say you have this type of bearish candle. You get that? Sorry, you have, sorry for that. Yeah. You have this type of candle. Let me repeat again that. You have this type of candle. Let me show you something. You have this type of candle. This is a bullish candle. Then you have that. And this one is very long, longer than the body. You get that? That qualifies for a nice rejection candle. What does it mean? It means in the market that the sellers are overtaking the buyers. And it's either better if you find it in high time frames. Now, if you find such type of candles in such positions, let's say we had this type of market, price is trying to reject, and you find them in such positions, just know there is a resistance that is happening in the market. Or if you're marking your resistance, let's say this is the market, and this is where this is your resistance, and you find these rejection candles. Let's say it's a bearish, it's a rejection candle like that. Let me use the red color to represent a bearish candle like that. You find them like this, like this. Or let's say, let me give an example. If you have learned about market structure very well, you're going to be able to use these candles very well and become a better trader. You get that? Let's say market has been ranging like that. It has been rejecting this spot every time. You get that? You can go and look at right now BTC. You would see that type of rejection candle I'm talking about. And if you find a nice rejection candle like this, in a high time frame like weekly charts, there is a high chance that there is no candle that can close above the closing price of that bearish candle. This is the closing price, this is the opening price. The next candle could just retrace a bit, then fall back down. You can go and do a back test on what I'm teaching you. You'll find that if you find these are many nice rejection candles, just like, let me give you an example. If this is a bullish market, okay, bullish market, then from nowhere you start seeing market retracing and you start seeing so many rejection candles, it shows very well that the buyers are getting weak and the sellers are dominating in the market. So these candles are very, very powerful, and we have spoken about some good candles right now. We have spoken about an engulfing candle. We have spoken about what again? I was talking about also a rejection candle. And mark you, don't forget about this. These candles are mainly perfect in high time frames. Okay? So I'm not saying when you see them, you start buying or selling immediately. You try to see them on the market structure and try to backtest them. You get that? So I'm just trying to show you the reality about the market. Then the next candle we shall talk about is if you find a candle like this, these are the sellers and these are the buyers. The opening and the closing prices are the same and the candles are the same. You'll get to learn how to trade with this type of candles. You get that? So what have you learned today? I hope you've learned about something. You've learned about engulfing candles. You've learned about rejection candles and how to use them in high time frames. Let me hope this video becomes something valuable for you. And if you think it's very important, make sure you can leave a comment, give me a follow, and check my description. You can find my WhatsApp contact if you want to join my bootcamp for my lessons. Become a better trader with me, and don't forget this video is sponsored by Only Xness, one of my best broker. I wish you all the best. See you next time, guys. Bye.